Hello, bees, bladers. Welcome back and welcome newcomers to the channel. I have a brand new Sin Cut and it just released. We're going to get in here, do a quick look-see. So buckle up, Buttercup. This is going to be fun and it's going to be quick. And this is a Sin Cut. I was like, wait a minute. I know the name of this knife. This is the Sin Cut Arc Blast. Would you look at it? Just look at it and all of its arc blastness. You know, I think it would be a more arc blast if you got the blue version. There are 4 different colors of this bad boy. This one is the red. Depending upon how my camera is coming to, sometimes it shows red, sometimes it looks like orange, but this is kind of a burnt red color. And look at this, very nice looking blade. And this is a hollow ground blade. That's what I'm talking about. 9CR18 MOV blade, still baby. And we have a big forward choil. This is a button lock. The button does stick up just a little bit past the scales. That's not good or bad, just something I'm noting. It has a reversible deep carry clip. I love it when you get a reversible clip and you do have a spot for a lanyard hole. This is a button lock. Let's see how it feels. Left and right, up and down. Okay, it's nice and solid. Ooh, very nice. How about the flip? Ooh, okay. Here's a little bit of acoustics. Ooh, I'm getting a little bit of a ting. Oh, I hope you can hear it. If not, I'll let you hear it on the live stream Friday night. Okay, so the action is very good and the button works very well. The blade retention is decent. I can get the bounce out. You can see there if I get a little happy with it. But if I come back with a controlled fashion, then I can get it to stay. But yeah, it does have a little bit of bounce. If I keep, and that is my fault. I'm keeping the button down. If I just push the button and then shut it, it does hold the blade and it does have good blade retention. Let's see, are we centered? How's our blade looking? That blade is looking dead centered. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. And a quick size comparison, you know, we got to do a couple of those. Now here's a couple. This one is arguably one of the best knives of 2023. This is the Sin Cut Serene. It's a larger knife. Now we've scaled it down. We've not scaled this down, but we've scaled it down in size. And this one, oh my gosh, I love a hollow ground blade. Now here is the Sin Cut Saxi. Now you see a theme with kind of the look of these knives. So if the Saxi is a little large from you, or if you'd like a smaller brother, like a secondary carry to carry with the Sin Cut Saxi, I think the Arc Blast might be a good one for you. The Arc Blast overall is 7.07 inches. It has a 2.9 inch blade, and when it's closed, it's only 4.1 inches, so it's not a super large knife. And man, it is very lightweight. Let's see how this bad boy cuts. Ooh, not too bad. All right, it could be sharper. I'm getting a little bit of resistance, but it's not too bad. For 9CR18 MOV blade steel, baby, it is a good blade steel. It's a good budget blade steel. And man, I tell you what, I love the way this knife feels. You can actually choke up here just a little bit. I'm not your whole finger, but just the first knuckle. Is that a first knuckle? The first part of your digit, that becomes a very comfortable way to hold this knife. And since we're talking about the ergos, we'll get into the ergos. So it has a decent edge on it. It could be sharper, maybe a little bit of stropping. I mean, it is grabby, it's sharp. It's just, I felt sharper. So my hand is 4 inches from here to here, 3.5 from here to here, and from the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger is 7.25. Let's see how it feels. Oh, okay. Yeah. 0 hot spots. It's very comfortable. The edges right here are chamfered to the point like they almost feel crowned, but there are no rough edges. No, not on the inside or the outside of these handles. They're very smooth. They feel very nice. Now, with my large size hand, it does kind of disappear. And if I'm choked back like this, holding it like this, that pocket clip does make itself very pronounced and well known into my hand. So if I'm going to be pushing in this fashion like this, that might be a little hot spottish for my size hand. So this might be a little more suited for small to medium size hands just based on me holding it like this. Now in the hammer grip, that's not going to be an issue, but something else, you're going to be able to do a lot of utility style cuts with this. It fits in my hand very well for that. So if I'm not feeling or wanting to carry a big, thick, heavy knife, this is going to be one you can just throw in the pocket. It is very lightweight. You can't even tell it's in your hand. I mean, this thing is like floating on air. So it feels good. It has a great ting. Hopefully you can hear it. So good action. The ergos are pretty good. I would say just because of the size of my hand, I'm getting that a little bit of hot, warmy spot going on. But if you have medium-sized hand, I think this is going to be an absolute winner. And I think one other way I could help narrow down the size of this knife is let's put it next to the Civivi Elementum 2 button lock. There you go. There you go, little fella. And how about the Civivi Baby Banner? There you go. So that gives you an idea. You see that you know that this is not a large knife. This is a medium-sized pocket dropper or just one that you take with you every day. This is in that size category. And it has the benefit that you have this, oh my goodness, there's something about a hollow ground blade that I love so much. And you're not going to have to worry about sharpening, the fit, the finish, the action. The ergos are the only thing that are just a little bit of a nitpick with the size of my hand, but I think this is an absolute win. These run around 46 doll hairs, and you can get the color you want, and you don't have to get the black blade. You can get the regular looking blade. So I like that they have options, and Syncut by far has got to be the #1 budget brand of the year in the knife world because of how well they do their knives. All the ones they keep coming out with are just so good. I mean, this year, last year, they're just nailing it left and right. Kudos to Civivi's Syncut. Syncut is a sister brand to Civivi, and Civivi is a sister brand to WE Knives. This being their budget model, budget version is the Syncuts, and Syncut is knocking out of the park. So if you enjoyed checking this knife out, let me know about it. Give me a thumbs up. Let YouTube know that you enjoyed the content, and make sure you subscribe. And if you don't hit the bell button, you won't be notified of giveaways and the live streams and all that fun stuff. So make sure you hit that bell button. So until I see you again in the lives or the live streams or the comments of this video, remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.